It's your father's tackle box. It's the worn stock of your grandfather's old shotgun. It's the first fishing trip with your son. These are your traditions. It's our sportsman's heritage.
Today's show is brought to you by Niemeyer Lures, Matthews, catch us if you can, Carbon Express Arrow, Dakota Archery, hunt with confidence, Minox Sport Optics, the clear choice, Harmon Deer Sense, #1 by a nose, Modern Call Products, hands-free deer calls, Wolf Creative Services.
Hello and welcome to Sportsman's Heritage. This is your host, Kip Pollay, coming to you from beautiful San Diego, where in the morning I'll have the privilege of spending the day in the ocean with my family and Captain James McCurdy of Performance Charters. I've had the privilege of fishing with Captain James, or Mongo as we like to call him, on previous occasions and have found his knowledge and hospitality to be second to none. As for my family, this will be our first deep sea adventure together. This ought to be fun. How you doing, James?
Very good, how are you?
Good.
Seeing you.
It's good to see you again. Well, this is not my first time out here, but it's my first time with the family, so you probably need to introduce you to the gang here.
Excellent.
This is my wife, Becky.
Hello. How are you?
My 5-year-old Travis.
Travis, hello.
Kyle.
Hello.
Hi, Kyle.
And David.
Hi, David.
And you have?
And this is Lisa McCurdy. She's also known as my Director of Land Operations. She takes care of the port when I'm out to sea.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what we're going to do tomorrow.
Well, I thought since we have the family on board and a lot of first-time fishing and anglers here, what we do is keep it local, keep it kind of light and fun so we don't get too far offshore and take the pounding of the sea, so we can change it up and do a variety of things. Right now, if you go down the beach a little bit below the Mexican border, they're doing really good on the sand bass and the barracuda. Really fun fishing. It's fairly easy fishing, so the kids will have a great time doing that. And then later on in the afternoon, we've had a really good calico bite up north a little bit here in the Point Loma kelp beds. So I think that's probably what we're going to have for the agenda tomorrow. Head down south for the morning, fish the calico bass or the sand bass and the barracuda, and then in the afternoon we're going to mix it up and come up here and catch some of the calico bass.
We're fishing today off the coast of San Diego with Captain James McCurdy of Performance Charters. It's time for a break for our sponsors, and when we return, I'm going to get the big fish.
No, I'm going to catch the big fish.
No, I'm going to catch the big fish.
No, I'm going to catch the big fish.
We'll be right back.
For the shot of a lifetime, depend on Carbon Express arrows.
All arrows oscillate coming out of the bow. Carbon Express arrows recover from oscillation faster, which translates into greater velocity. Upon impact, the aluminum arrow has excessive oscillation resulting in lost energy. Carbon Express delivers all its energy forward for superior penetration. No arrow is stronger, penetrates better, and is more precise than Carbon Express. Carbon Express. Strength, precision, performance.
Single cam technology. The first carbon cable guard. The Zebra ZS Twist bowstring. Harmonic damping.
Innovation after innovation after innovation.
Parallel limb design.
Leads to win after win after win.
The V-Lock Limb Cup system.
The ultimate proving ground is competition. The results speak for themselves. Matthews.
Catch us if you can.
Minox Sport Optics. European quality without the European price. The latest in optical technology for performance and value. Minox Sport Optics, the clear choice.
When the Modern Call Products hands-free deer call speaks, whitetails listen.
With 40 years in the game call business, you can count on Modern Call Products, makers of the original hands-free deer calls.
It was a beautiful morning on the Pacific coast as we began our quest towards Mexican water. Our initial plan was to target the active sand bass off the beaches of Tijuana. Midway through the bay, we approached the bait barge. Scoops of sardines and anchovies were loaded into the live well as my curious campers took in all the views. Excitement was in the air as we headed out to sea. A report came over the radio that the sand bass were indeed active and that a few yellowtail were in the area as well.
Oh, good job!
Reel.
Lift up. Yeah, baby,
Yeah.
Come on over here.
David, get your line out of your way.
Come on over here. Come over here.
You gotta move, everybody. Everybody's gotta move.
There you go.
That's my boy.
Right over there.
First fish.
Oh, this is yellow right here, baby.
Yellow?
I think so, yeah.
Come on, Kyle.
Hold on, Kyle.
Lift it up. Find it.
Out. Somewhere I don't want it to be.
Here you go. Just down the like real light.
Lift it up, Kyle, then when you pull down, feel
There's a good fish in there.
There.
There's a good
Wait on that, or was that a... That was a dropper loop on the bottom. Did it bite on the way down, or was it all the way down the bottom already?
It was already at the bottom. And it was
Reel. Real critical, Derek. Explain to him how he has to stay right in front of it and all of that. Is there? Coming through. I tell you what, when I get a net, there you guys go. That's the way to work together on the deck. Right there. Reel down. And when we do get close,
We're getting close, bud. Yellowtail.
reel down.
You got a yellowtail, bud. That's a big fish, buddy. Look at that. A yellowtail.
Ready?
There you go, champ. That's a good fish.
You have to do it on your own now.
Holy cow. That thing's
Don't
huge.
move it out.
Oh, man.
All right.
That's
Show the other boat. They want to look at it. Good job, buddy.
Kyle got it.
Watch out.
Kyle! It didn't even barely hit bottom. He had it on for about 10 minutes. Everyone was celebrating Kyle's first saltwater fish when another flock of birds were feeding on bait fish nearby, and Captain James quickly guided the four of a kind towards the frenzy. Not to be outdone by the boys, Becky, better known simply as Mom, hooked up with her first saltwater fish. From the sound of the reel screaming, it was safe to say that this too was yellowtail. My fragile little queen had her hands full, but she was determined to get the job done. And there was no doubt in my mind that she would. First yellowtail.
The tough time right here. This is when they get real mad.
This is the one that I caught.
Oh, Dennis, this is
Work together now. That's a nice fish right there.
camera, Becky.
Good job keeping that fish right in front of you. There you go.
Keep that pressure on.
See that rod tip something like that? He's down there shaking his head.
Slow pull up.
Good job. Oh, nice fish. That's a really nice fish. We don't have the designated hitters. We're going to have to cut the line if she quits.
That's a big one.
That is bigger than Kyle.
That's bigger than Kyle, but we might have 3 meters.
There, right there. Stay at the rail with them. Good job. Yeah. Nice fish.
Look at that fish.
Nice 20-pound plus yellowtail right there. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby. That's what I needed.
That was that big bait we've been saving.
That's a mackerel?
Yeah. I'm just waiting. I want to see that fish.
Watch the line. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Holy smokes. Maybe it's a sea lion.
So Kip, tell us what you did to get this here. What type of bait did you have?
We had the mackerel up on top, just no weight. Got a 1-aught hook. The birds were hammering it pretty hard. We pulled up in here, there was fish everywhere. Threw it out there. About 5-10 seconds later, the zing goes the strings, baby. Oh, he's got a different idea, all right. That's a big one, yeah.
Nice gal.
Woo!
Yeah, shot.
I'll tell you what, fishing for Yellowtail in San Diego with Captain James McCurdy, Performance Charters. We'll be right back.
Minox Sport Optics. European quality without the European price. The latest in optical technology for performance and value. Minox Sport Optics, the clear choice.
Hello, I'm Doug Hannon. Catching more than 500 bass over 10 pounds and spending countless hours researching their underwater world has earned me the title, the Bass Professor. If you're one of the very few anglers who has not yet heard the name Niemeyer lures, then you're in for savage strikes like these, often occurring the instant your lure hits the water. Built-in sound chambers and lifelike action make Niemeyer lures irresistible to giant bass. Available at stores everywhere in buzz and spoon models in 3 fish-catching colors. Get Niemeyer lures and catch the action.
We had a pretty good yellowtail bite this morning. I know we were keying on birds. I noticed you were scoping the birds, and we'd just kind of follow the birds around to where they were hitting the bait fish, and every now and then we'd get into these yellowtail. Kind of show the folks at home how we were catching these yellowtail.
The yellowtail fishing that we do in Southern California here can get a little tricky. really helps if you have a quality crew person like we have Derek with us today, who can help you guide you through the tactics that we use to put these fish on board. But basically what we use is something like this. It's an Akuma fishing reel with a Akuma medium action fishing rod as well. And then simply tie a 2/0 hook directly to your line. That's all the terminal tackle that you're going to need. Use sardines or some of the larger baits, anchovies for bait, and let them be able to swim. So pin a sardine on, throw it back behind the boat, and let it swim out freely back behind the boat. One of the methods that this is called is known as fly lining, and that's because there's no weight associated, and it can just go back really nice and easily away from the back of the boat.
It's been a good day so far.
Yeah, we did really well on the Yellowtail. We got 3 quality Yellowtail on board, each going over 20 pounds, and I wouldn't be surprised if one in there is over 25. Real solid, fun Yellowtail fishing. We even managed to throw a couple of barracuda on board as well. But it seems like fishing and the birds have died down, and some of the Yellowtail aren't quite as active as they were. So we're not going to waste too much more time around this area. We're going to go ahead and run in towards the beach and see if we can put a few sand bass on board.
The Yellowtail action was a nice surprise, but the bite tapered off when we set our sights back on the sand bass. And the sand bass were definitely cooperating. Becky caught a sculpin along the way, and a number of barracuda were caught as well, including one by 5-year-old Travis. David and Kyle began to look more and more like veterans of the sea, and Captain James always seemed to know just where the fish would be.
That is right there.
Real loud, what is that?
Travis, what kind of fish is that? Right, how'd you catch it? An anchovy?
Caught him with an anchovy. If you get him on the top or bottom? On the bottom of the dropper.
Let me measure and make sure he's...
You know, it's funny, is Travis, my 5-year-old, asked her now that she knows how to catch fish if she wants to come out with the boys when we go fishing. We don't know if we want to bring her. She's catching all the fish.
Can you come on the sculpin?
Sculpin?
Oh. I don't want to.
Oh, we've caught a lot of fish today. Let's share with the viewers at home how we're catching them today.
Excellent. We use a real basic outfit when we come out here. We start out with the Akuma bait casting reel, with the Akuma light to medium action fishing rod. Real basic outfit that we use here while we're in the ocean fishing in Southern California. For the terminal tackle, what we use is a knot. It's called a dropper loop, and in that loop we attach a 3-ounce weight. Then we have about a 2-foot leader, and at the end of that leader we have a 2/0 hook. Simply pin a fish on. We're using today anchovies and sardines. Put a bait on, drop it all the way down to the bottom. Once it hits the bottom, we engage the reel, lock it into gear, and we wait for the fish to bite. It's a really basic, real simple, but fun way of catching fish. And as you can tell, we put a lot of fish on board, and we've had a great time so far.
Yeah, it's worked for the kids. I mean, my 5-year-old's caught fish. The 11, the 15-year-old, my wife. Everybody's catching fish on this rig. It's relatively simple, really, and seems to be very effective.
That's one of the things that we enjoy about this type of fishing, is that everybody can get out and do it. There's no real skill to actually use to do this. You don't have to be a seasoned angler to be able to go out here, have a good time, put a lot of fish on board. Anybody from the novice beginning person to expert anglers coming out and having fun and putting fish on board are capable of coming out and using this type of outfit to have a lot of fun and put a lot of fish on board.
Well, we got the cameraman catching fish now. And CFO, whatever that means. Let's see what he's got. Oh, sand bass.
Sand bass?
I'll be eating you later.
Sir?
Yoo-hoo! What you got there, bud?
I don't know. A fish?
Oh, you know it's a sand bass.
Okay. Bass.
I let it sink for a while. Nice bass.
You're gonna come across this. Hold on. Let's get in. Okay.
Nice bass. Look at that.
Oh,
nice bass. Straight over here. Back up.
Jeez. Is that an 8 or 9 pounder?
Wow.
Very nice.
Camera back. What you got there, bud?
Sand bass. Big one, too.
Nice sand bass.
Nice sand bass. Get a hold of it by the lip.
They have sharp teeth.
On a swim bait.
Lift it up higher. On a swim bait, huh? All right. You gonna eat it?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at me.
You having fun?
Yes. A lot.
This is Captain James McCurdy with Performance Charters, and today we're fishing with Kip Pollay and his family with Sportsmen's Heritage. We'll be right back after these messages. There's a lot more action to come.
Hello, I'm Doug Hannon. Catching more than 500 bass over 10 pounds and spending countless hours researching their underwater world has earned me the title, the Bass Professor. If you're one of the very few anglers who has not yet heard the name Niemeyer lures, then you're in for savage strikes like these, often occurring the instant your lure hits the water. Built-in sound chambers and lifelike action make Niemeyer lures irresistible to giant bass. Available at stores everywhere in buzz and spoon models in 3 fish-catching colors. Get Niemeyer lures and catch the action.
Harmon's Triple Heat Deer Scent allows hunters to be successful year after year.
It's a proven fact. Biologists say a buck can smell up to 3 does at one time. What Harmon's has created is Triple Heat. What we do is we put those 3 does in the bottle at the same time, not just one doe. At Harmon, we make sense. At Harmon, we're #1 by a nose.
Harmon's Triple Heat, the hottest deer scent on the market.
For the shot of a lifetime, depend on Carbon Express arrows.
All arrows oscillate coming out of the bow. Carbon Express arrows recover from oscillation faster, which translates into greater velocity. Upon impact, the aluminum arrow has excessive oscillation resulting in lost energy. Carbon Express delivers all its energy forward for superior penetration. No arrow is stronger, penetrates better, and is more precise than Carbon Express. Carbon Express, strength, precision, performance.
Is there a possibility you can get us on right away and get Kip on right away?
Have you ever caught small? Have you ever caught small yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What you got, Kyle? Yellowtail?
Doing a good job. Remember, when you get close, don't pull them out of the water, all right? Leave them alone. Watch your bait here. Well, we're not going to keep it, so I'm not going to.
Why can't we keep it?
Whoa! Right there, right there. All right, back up. Nice barracuda. Good job.
Can we keep it?
Nice barracuda.
thanks a lot for the time out here today, and it's just been a fantastic day on the water, a fine day fishing.
Always a fine, that's our motto, a fine day fishing. And thanks for bringing your family out. I had a great time, and I enjoy having the kids out on board and watching them catch fish as well. So thank you very much.
Well, that's kind of what we were hoping to show today, that you don't just need to come out here when you want to go to San Diego or any of your trips. You know, don't think big fish and you got to have the big guys. My 5-year-old had a blast out here today. And if you ever plan on coming out here to San Diego, look up Captain James at Performance Charters. I'm telling you, you'll have a fantastic day as we did, and it'll be a fine day fishing. You can reach Captain James at afinedayfishing.com and give me your number, James.
Or you can reach us via telephone. You can talk to Lisa. She's our Director of Land Operations, and she'll take care of all your fishing accommodations and fishing needs. You can reach her at area code 619-741-4923.
This is Kip Pollay. Until next time, keep your lines wet and your boots dry, and we'll see you on the water. Hello and welcome to Sportsman's Heritage. This is your host, Kip Pollay, coming to you from beautiful San Diego, where in the morning I'll have the privilege of having We're looking forward to this day. You haven't met my family yet, so let me start over here with my what should I say? I want to keep it on say something cute. Becky.
Hi. Hi, Becky.
A 5-year-old Travis who's just resting up before the fishing trip. Performance Charters. We have to take a break for our and Performance Charters. Give James a call. Yeah, what's your? Hang on. I had it going good. It was a blast. I mean, it's a fun family fun time. It's
fun family fishing time.
It's fun for the whole family. That's what I meant to say.
At www.
I messed you all up. I went backwards. All right, keep rolling. These are good bloopers.
This is Glenn Willis on behalf of Sportsman's Heritage. We hope you enjoyed the show and would like to invite you to join us next week as we celebrate the traditions that are your Sportsman's Heritage.